Add to stage. There we go. Now we're on. We are kicking it, relaxing tonight. How is everyone doing tonight? Wait till everybody gets in here. And now I can actually see the chat, which is good. Wait till everybody gets in here. There we go. Now people are starting to log in. What's up? We are kicking it tonight, relaxing. Here we go. All right, cool. So yeah, man. So it was a fun day. We are out streaming at the food market, having some good food, chilling, just relaxing, having a good time. Met up with Lobster, and now he's over there with John and Fats. I'm kicking it, chilling. We're gonna call it an easy night because tomorrow night we got big plans. Should be a lot of fun. So wait for people to log on. We're gonna talk about the upcoming trip. We're gonna just talk about cool shit, man. We're gonna talk about traveling, plans, stuff we're gonna do around here in Vietnam, and just go from there. At least here at home, I can see the chat real quick until I get it all ironed out. We're trying, yesterday we did Prism. Today we're trying StreamYard. We're gonna figure it out one way or another. So, kick, we're coming for you. So, yeah, we're gonna just stay on here. We're gonna have a good time tonight, relax, finish the beverage I picked up at Bouvier Street, and go from there. Awesome. We got a couple on now. Where's everybody watching from? Bro, I don't care. That's the cool thing, Max. Like, dude, I think you and I are on the same page when it comes to like I feel the same way you do. I wasn't there hanging out with him. I was there hanging out with John and Lobster. He just happens to be there. You know what I mean? Because he's latching on to John. But John's cool, Lobster's cool. I enjoy hanging out with them. That's it. There's nothing more to it. You guys misunderstand things about how I feel and how, dude, this is a small city. It's a big city, but it's a small city. So it's impossible to, in the streaming community or just in content creation, to avoid the man all the time. You know that. And I think you guys saw that I said what I wanted to say. I didn't keep my mouth shut because he was there. He doesn't like me. I don't really care. I don't care. I don't care if he's talking smack about me. I really don't. You know what I mean? I don't have anything against y'all either. That's the thing. I think we all know I made a mistake by doing those two streams with him back in November. It just is what it is. I don't think it helped me at all. I think it caused me more drama than it did help. You know what I mean? So I can admit I was wrong on that. There's nothing wrong with making a mistake and recognizing it and acknowledging it. You know what I mean? Just is what it is. I don't have a problem with you. I don't have a problem with any of the people. I maybe don't agree with everything y'all say, but I don't have a problem with you, and I'm not against y'all. It just is what it is. You know what I mean? But either way, let's go back to positive stuff. I'm not worried about him. Let's talk about this amazing country, Vietnam. I think the stream tonight was good. Got to go to a local place, support a local business, meet some local people. You know what I mean? Share my food with that little kid, which was cool. And it was cool that he spoke English. I'm really, really happy that like the kids are starting to learn English here. You know what I mean? So is what it is, man. But I try to stay copacetic and try to have the least amount of drama as possible. I just like having a good life, man. I like to live the best possible life and not hurt people in the process. So we're gonna have a good time. We're gonna be going on a couple trips coming up soon, and then we're gonna enjoy Vietnam whenever we're here. I respect this country. I love this country, and it's gonna be cool while I'm here. So I think everybody should give Vietnam a chance. I think Vietnam is a special, special place that is just um, the people are so kind, and it's been a great experience. It has. Has it been perfect? No, but nowhere is perfect. I just think this has been one of those places that I I don't know. I feel at peace here. I like this place, so it just is what it is, you know. Vietnam is amazing. It's cool. It's cool. We've got 11 right now watching on the Kick, 2 from YouTube, which is awesome. Considering I haven't been consistent about it, which is on me. That's a good thing. We'll just keep growing it, keep putting in the time and showing you guys cool things. Um, so all is good. How is everyone doing tonight? What's everybody up to? It's a shame the governor is on team. Oh dang, why is everybody cussing so much? They tried to get me to collab with Fats and Pattaya. I went to watch his stream and it was like showing, yeah, dude, that was rough. I don't understand why um I'm not hiding, man. I just don't like drama and I'm not gonna do it. That's all. Nothing more, nothing less, guys. I've got a lot of stuff to do, a lot of a lot of cool stuff coming up. So why is everybody keep saying that? Don't like drama yet, talks mad shit. That's fine, man. I said it to his face. You know what I mean? That's funny. That's your opinion, bro. It's all good. I'm not putting myself in a position because I'm not crashing out. Not gonna happen. Nice try though. So let's talk about travel. We've got a lot of good stuff coming up. We're going back to China. We're going to Italy. So that'll be cool. Streamers need to get political. How so? How do they need to get political? Well, that's good, dude. How you doing, Panthro? Chilling, man. I was out live streaming on the street earlier, and now I'm just kind of chilling at the house. It's good to see you, man. I hope you're doing well. Fantastica. How do streamers need to get political? Yeah, we have like we're doing a cool thing tomorrow night. Should be fun, great content. Tonight, we were out at Hotikai Food Market, which is one of the I think it's the most famous food market in the city. Oh, not Republican or Democrat, it's between streamers. Yeah, but I'm also 45 years old, man. I don't need to argue all the time. Shitting on your fat and broke, shitting on your military service now, called you a bitch and said you won't do shit about it, cucked yourself. Hate to say that's fine. I don't care. I served, he didn't. By the way, guys, we're on Kick and YouTube right now, so it just is what it is. You got to realize, Asia Explorer, that he doesn't serve anyone. I served my country. You know what I mean? Thank you. So yeah, we've got like normal travel stuff going on over on YouTube, and then we got like drama going on over on Kick. I don't care though. It's all good. That's a fair point. That's definitely a fair point. So what kind of places do you guys want to see me go to? What kind of things do you want to see me do here in Ho Chi Minh City? Langwai, where's that? The temples. Huh. Temples here in Vietnam? Bulong Temple at the end of the metro. I saw that when I did my video. That's cool. Definitely. That's an idea. I think that would be cool. I like local stuff. I like getting into the culture, you know? I'm not talking shit though. It's all good. Oh, and Govek. You should have slapped him when you told him about when you got told when You should have slapped him when you got told him about in the early days. When you got told about him. I don't know what you're talking about. You should have slapped him when you got told about him in the early days? Eh, I'm not fighting him. I told you guys that before. I know some people want that to happen, but I'm not messing up my situation here. Go to the Burning Monk Museum. That would be cool. I think that would be cool. Floating Temple of Govap. I went to Govap actually. Temple is on the river. Nice. Yeah, I did a live stream on YouTube there the other day. It was nice. I went over to that like really cool teddy bear um cafe, and then I kind of walked around that area near City Park or whatever it's called. Yeah, you guys like to start stuff. It's not gonna happen. So, no, no, man, I'm not. I'm too old for all that. I am too old for all that. I don't want that, and I know he doesn't want it either, man, because it's not worth it for either one of us. Yeah, but I'm not threatening it. I'm not saying I'm gonna do it. I'm not. Neither one of us wants that, man. A little drama is good for both of us, but neither one of us wants to get in trouble, get kicked out of the country, all that stupid stuff, man. People don't realize like that type of stuff and messing with people is bad. Too funny. Army still delusional and thinks trolls are starting stuff. You need to watch the stream. He was running. No, I'm not saying it's all the trolls' fault. I didn't say that. I didn't say that. I'm saying that it's like, I mean, I looked at the forum and they wanted us to fight, and I'm like, why though? That doesn't benefit either one of us. I'm on my stream right now. I don't need to watch his stream. You know what I mean? Windog. That's fine. You're entitled to your opinion, Windog. Entitled to your opinion. It's simple. Fed says stuff, but why would Army? Yeah, I mean, dude, like, I doubt he thinks about me at the end. But let's not talk about him anymore. Let's move on from that. So, so we know you guys want me. You want to see me go hit the temples. I'll go check out that one and go. I didn't even know about that and go back. There's just so much to see in this country. So much to see in this country. You know what I mean? We just got a lot to do tomorrow. So after Lobster was like, "Yeah, I'm gonna go hang out with them," I'm like, I'm gonna go home, kick it, chill. That's where I am. And that's why I'm relaxing at the house. You'll have to get a little boat to go to the Temple at Govap. I'm gonna have to look into that. I'm really, really curious about that. So we're gonna go check that out. You know what I mean? I love stuff like that. So But yeah, we got some good stuff coming up. Good travel, a lot of travel coming up again, and then we're gonna take a break for a while. I'll be honest, I've just been drinking way too much the last like couple nights. So it's even though I do have a nice beverage with me, we are going to kind of relax tonight. We're not going to be out there all night. We'll go back out tomorrow. So, have you guys ever heard about the free tours that they offer in um like in there's like four major cities? If you have a layover at the hotel or at the airport, you can go check out these free tours around the country while you're and they fast track you through the airport. It's free. Sometimes you have to pay for like a meal or something, but it's good to tip the people. But other than that, so I've got a video coming out about that. What's up, Taker? Love you, dude. No, so I did the one in Korea. I did the one in Korea, and I may end up making two videos out of it. It was cool. I got to go to the like if you have I think if you have like an 8 hour or more layover, you can do the one tour. If you have a 6 hour or more, you can do the smaller tour. I got to go to the DMV. Um, I got to go to the DMV and all sorts of other stuff. Got to try some Korean food. Got to go around Incheon. It was cool, man. I think I only spent $20 for the lady for a tip, and I think I paid for lunch and maybe $5 to enter a museum. Like, it wasn't much at all. But I'm gonna be making a whole well, I've already made it. It's just it's in editing. So there's a video coming out soon on that. I think they're run by the tourism boards in these countries, which is kind of cool. They never really forced us to buy anything or pushed us to buy anything, which is cool. So ask me a question about any of the trips I've done. Oh, by the way, so this Friday and Saturday and next Friday and Saturday, my Bali videos come out. So you guys are gonna get to see my Bali videos soon. Um, the first one, some people are not gonna like. They're not gonna like it, but it is what it is. Oh, he just started. Um, Lobster started another one. He started like two. That's funny. Yeah, we're just doing like an end of the night, having a a good time. Then tomorrow we're gonna do something really fun during the day, and then even more fun at night. You guys will see. It'll be fun. Not really gonna break the surprise just yet, but we're gonna be out having a great time. a big group of people, so that'll be fun. It's stupid that you need to do. You know, it's not that it's the gen. So I don't really do anything to gen. I just party. Um, I'm not gonna like do anything to put people in a bad position, or I'm not gonna be doing like all these upskirt stuff that people were talking about. Like I'm not doing that to people. But I'm gonna show you guys, show me having a good time. A lot of times we're gonna be out at the bars having a good time. Um, but yeah, I mean, people want to see people having a good time, dude. You know what I mean? People want to see people having a good time. The problem is if you're always doing like temples, like I like temples and I like making videos for YouTube on that, but like people don't watch that, man. Like some people do, most people don't. You know what I mean? I wish positive things got more attention. They just don't. I just like having a good time, and if it means being out, cool. If it means traveling, that's cool too. You know what I mean? I think people just want to see people living a good life. You know what I mean? So we got two more back in the building. How is everyone doing? Cool, that's charging. That's good. Yeah, so we're gonna be doing a collab during the day tomorrow with another creator that's in town. So that'll be fun. Um, and then I've got another collab coming up soon as well. So that'll be fun as well. Working with a lot of different creators, not just streaming, but like just content creation and bouncing ideas off each other. And but if you notice, like Pseudologica, I had like 20 people watching when we were outside. I have 7 people watching now, which I'm happy with that you guys are here. Totally happy you're here. But like people like the wild stuff all the time. Most people. But you know what I mean? Sometimes we're going to be at home, so most of the time we'll be out. Sometimes we'll be partying, sometimes we'll just be kicking it and chilling, like doing stuff around town. You know what I mean? Saigon is super chill. Looking back, I'm not intimidated by him. Yeah, I mean, he said, like Asia Explorer said, Max Rossi tried to warn me. He did, but everyone warned me after I already did the live, man. You know what I mean? I can't do anything about it at that point. So I was just going back to the chats. So nothing I can do about it. The damage is done. So, but yeah, you guys got to check out that food stand because the one we were at tonight, I think she has the best barbecue in the city. I don't think there's even a question. Best skewers. Um, she's a sweetheart. All the people on that street are really cool. Um, the Aussie guy, or he's Vietnamese, but he lived in Australia. He's cool too. What's up, Gots? We got Gots in the fucking house. Are you back? Are you back yet, dude? I know you and I talked. If you are you back in Ho Chi Minh or are you somewhere else? What's up? We got the one and only Gots. Gots the infamous. Gots is a good dude. Yeah, dude, we gotta get together, man, before I go to Italy. We're gonna be going to Italy in a few days, going and checking out the Vatican, knocking out another country there, making some videos, going to Rome. We're going to Milan. We're going to Torino, and then coming back to Rome for one more day, and then from there coming back here. I think maybe we'll see, dude. I like that, Guts, Commander in Chief, right there. Yeah, yeah. I'm not mad at Max. Max made a comment in one of my videos, and I responded to him like on how I felt. Like I have no ill will towards Max. Max, and I don't have a problem with him. So, and people warned me, and I screwed up. You know what I mean? But I also can't avoid um if I'm gonna be out with John, John's gonna be seeing fats, so I can avoid it as much as I can try. There's nothing I can do about it. Bro, did you go back and see my old stream? Um, I was at this I mean, the brisket's good. You're correct. I forgot about that. But actually, I've only tasted someone else's. I've never actually ordered it. I know you liked it, which was cool. Um, yeah, that's Australian Texas brisket. You know what I mean? But yeah, the Brit dude, that beef at the Hotikai market was nice. So good. But you guys can't really blame me for hanging out with John. And then if Fats is there, there's nothing I can do about it. You know what I mean? I mean, I avoid it when I can, but I mean, a little bit, but not much. I think it's more now that I'm streaming. You know what I mean? Pick your friends, dude. You don't need any of them. You know what's funny though? Um, like I like Gots. Gots is amazing. I like John. John's cool. I um I like Lobster. Lobster's cool. And people are streamers hang out together. So like it just is what it is, man. Like you guys think I was out there streaming with him, but I wasn't streaming with him. I was streaming with John and Lobster. And if you guys saw last night, I tried to avoid hanging out around Fats last night. If I hang out with them, you guys complain to me. If I don't hang out with them, then you say I'm avoiding him and that I'm a pussy. So what am I supposed to do? You can't win any either way. I purposely avoided going to see him there tonight. Now people are saying I'm running from him. In reality, I just don't want to be around him. And I'm sure he feels the same way about me. But I like John and I like Lobster. So I hung out with sounds like a bunch of Karens. I mean, you know what though? Asian Explorer made a good point. It's not just the trolls. It's a mix of everything, you know? But yeah, I don't like toxic, man. I'm not a toxic guy. Um, I just like to chill. I like getting along with people. I like having a good time. Even some of the guys on the forum that probably think I hate them, which I don't, and like probably hate me, I would be willing to hang out with them and let them see the real me. You know what I mean? I just want peace, dude. I know, and I'm not giving it. I'm not gonna give it to them. You know what I mean? So, what's my like opinion on the forum? Like, I mean, on one hand, I think that he gets a lot of what he gets. Um, you want to know what my name is on the forum? But I think people already know. I didn't really hide it. Actually, I was joking one time. Gots knows about this. And I like put my logo instead of my name, like the little circle. I put my logo on there and then like left it there for 24 hours and then I took it off and I know people saw it. Um so I wasn't really being secretive about it. I'm not trying to like snake behind people's backs. You know what I mean? I just kind of was just curious and I like to sit back and watch. Yeah, I remember, but it doesn't mean it's real. Yeah, if you saw the logo, that's me, man. Like, because I mean, I have my own like it was like a blue Army Guy Travels logo, like a baby blue. I mean, I'm not even gonna call them fake because like, okay, look, I see why people dislike him. I only thing I would say that I disagree with, um, I don't think anybody should be like risking their freedom and getting in trouble by going at him physically. Any of the verbal stuff, he gets what he gets, right? Like, I don't know. I'm just saying, like, I think he got what he got. I think my biggest problem that I disagree with is going at Win. I'm not saying that she made a good choice, but I also don't think people should be threatening her because I don't believe in threatening women. You know what I mean? But otherwise, like, dude, it's their forum. They get to say what they want, right? Um, so I'm not gonna badmouth them. I think it's wild. I think people put a lot of energy into it, but again, I'm not an enemy of the forum. Yeah, it's freedom of speech. They get to say what they want. Just don't get yourself in trouble. I mean, I'm not saying with me, I'm saying with just with anything. Anything you say, just be careful. I don't have any ill will towards the guys on there. I don't know. I mean, I asked him at that one bar, and he said he's not. He said he's on a tourism visa, but I don't know. I don't know what to believe. That's his business. You know what I mean? So, this is what it is. So on my channel, I republished a lot of stuff. He lies like a cheap Rolex. He I don't know, like, I just think it's all a facade. You know what I mean? Um, I don't know, compensation, but so I republished all of my Columbia, like, I'm starting to republish all my Columbia videos, and obviously, because the algorithm knows that they were already published on another page before I deleted them, they're not getting many views, but it is nice to streamline and get rid of that. It's a monetized channel, but it wasn't making any money. So I'm just like shutting it down because I'm not in Columbia anymore. So if you guys want to see any of the cool Columbia videos, they're in the Columbia folder on the channel on YouTube. So it's actually some of it's some of it's really cool stuff. I think it just depends on the stuff that you enjoy, what type of stuff you want to watch. I put a lot of work into a lot of videos in Colombia, but I don't think I'll be going back to Colombia anytime soon. So, um, just is what it is, and it ain't what it ain't. I also think it's funny that people keep talking about the military stuff, um, like bad mouthing me, but I mean, I did my time and I'm out. That's all that matters. So, hey, smacked. Ah, he didn't get smacked around. Gats is indestructible. You can't get rid of Gats. Gats is just around for the entertainment, man. I'm sure you guys have to realize I don't think it bothers him at all. But I'll let him speak on that. Do you guys think Diddy's gonna get off of all charges? I have a feeling he's gonna get away with it. Do you have pension or investments? Pension. I really need to do better about investing. So, but Asia Explorer, it's like I was saying earlier, if I don't go hang out with them, then I'm a pussy for running. If I do go hang out with them, then I get shitted on for being around him. So there's no winning, no losing. So I just go do what I want, and you know what I mean? You're not US, but Trump keeps fucking with my investments. I'm sorry about that. That sucks, dude. I want to see everyone win, man. I want to see people win. Are you an Aussie? Well, the US, anything with the US markets, anything with the US dollar. Awesome. Dude, I love Australia, man. Australia was fun. I had a really good time and I only saw Brisbane, which isn't seeing a whole lot. I need to go down and see Melbourne and Sydney. And I kinda wanna go up to Cairns. I don't know why. I'm kinda fascinated to go see Cairns. Although we'll go up and see Cairns. Yeah, we can do that. Dude, I love the Jackaroo. You know that I used to live stream there a lot, right? Jay and I are cool. No, yeah, no. That was the thing. Fats asked me to not stream too, like, at first. I respect that when people don't want that. And a lot of times I just go up there to hang out. I love the Jack, man. Megan, frickin' Jay, all those people are amazing. I've spent a lot of money in there. There's a couple of guys, another guy from the forum or that honestly was really upset that I did those streams with Fats, and then when he, like, kinda showed up and, yeah, dude, message me on Instagram. We can pick a time. Yeah, I love the Jackaroo. That's kind of my hangout spot. Everybody, I mean, everyone that watches me on YouTube knows that's my hangout spot. I love the vibes there. I go to watch F1. Piastri is my favorite driver right now. That's where I met Gotts. I met Gotts at Jackaroo. He popped up behind me that one day, and he's like, "Hey, don't put me on camera." And I was like, "I respect that." And then all of a sudden, he popped himself, but it was his choice. It was his choice. You know what I mean? I respect people. So, so, but yeah, I love that place. The place is cool, man. I think Johnny's coming back. Do you know Johnny? Do you know any of the regulars up there? Johnny comes back tomorrow. I think he arrives. He's been out working in Brizzy. You've only been once to check it out? Yeah, it's cool, man, they have really good food. Ask Scott's, he'll tell you the, um, brisket is really, really good. Yeah, food's really good. It was busy Saturday, yeah. Because usually they have a lot of footy and NRL, and then usually they have, and then Sunday nights are when they have the F1. I started bringing them magnets, and they put them on the side of the fridge whenever I go to a new country, so when you go in there, look at the magnets. I need to bring some for them coming up. I wish I would have done that from the beginning, but I didn't, not 'cause they take good care of me. I brought some Bundy back for him. But yeah, Checker's cool. I like it because there's no drama in there, everything's coherent, it's chilling. Because Jay won't allow drama, you know what I mean? And he knows about Fat and Broke, and he knows that I streamed with him, and we had to talk about that, and then, he's like, "Just" we have an understanding, so everything is golden. But I've been going there for months, like 6 months now, so I remember I was streaming on TikTok and, um, Megan follows me on TikTok, and she was like, "How come you don't stream at my place?" And I was like, "Well, you didn't give me permission." I really don't like because I don't like pushing in on bar owners, like, and breaking out a camera unless if they let me. I literally like to keep the peace as much as possible. It doesn't seem like it with all the drama with what's his name, but the rest of my life is peaceful and coherent. And yeah, And then she's like, "Well, you can stream anytime you want." So I do, every once in a while. If you're about good vibes, I'm about good vibes. Oh, by the way, guys, my buddy is going with me for the China trip. I'll message you offline if you wanna roll. I'll give you the dates. I already bought my flight. I think you'd like him. He's a chill dude. I'll tell you about the situation offline. Because I know you were thinking about trying to make the Chongqing trip. That was wild, dude. The food is insane. Insanely good, but explosive when it comes out because it's so spicy in Chongqing. So, I wish I could join, but next month I won't be able to join. Hey, we'll make it work some other time, man. That's a good thing about having that 10-year visa. I'm gonna keep going back. I really wanted to go to Guangzhou this trip, but I'm so fascinated with seeing the Great Wall. Um, because it's the only of the seven world wonders I haven't seen. I really, really, really want to see the that would be my last of the seven. Yeah, definitely, man. We'll hang out anytime you want. Like I said, I'm gonna be like it's gonna be go see the Great Wall, but fuckloads inland. They have so there is like three spots that are like what 30 kilometers outside of town. There's like three sections of the wall in Beijing, but it's like outside of Beijing, like an hour and a half. I think the next trip after I want to do Shenzhen or Shanghai, probably Shanghai. But I think Beijing will be cool because further, the further the better. Oh yeah, because like the big parts of the wall, yeah. But I had to do, I have to do my run. So I've got another video coming out about how to do your China visa here. So like, how do you like process? It's not hard, but you have to do like the steps right. So yeah, I'm excited. You sent me some videos about Shanghai. That would be fun. Like Shanghai is like really futuristic too, kind of like Chongqing. I'm excited about that. I want to do Guangzhou. I want to do Shenzhen. I want to go back and do Chengdu, which I didn't do on the last trip. I was really bummed about that. Shanghai, um, so many places I want to go. And the good thing is it's cheap to fly from Ho Chi Minh, so it's really cheap. But yeah, I'm fascinated with China. China's amazing. I'm so glad I went through the process and got my visa. Have I been to Taiwan? Not yet. I'm excited about that. My buddy that's going with me to Beijing just got back from just left Taiwan the other day, and he said nothing but good things. Uh, hey, baby, get my cat. Um, yeah, I'm excited about Taiwan. Taiwan's definitely on my list because I don't know if you knew this, Pseudologica, but like I'm like My goal is to go not just to every country in the world, but also all like the territories and stuff. So come on, Cosmo. Bit of a price, but for what you get, so cause oh yeah, bit of a price. So for what you get, but it causes a bit of a letdown for some. Yeah. Oh, it's probably because like everything. Yeah, I'll probably buy a bottle there and just kind of sip pre-game. Like China was so cheap, like mainland, so cheap. Is it really? It's shitty and expensive? Dude, I had such a nice spot in Chongqing and it wasn't expensive at all. Not for brokies. Yeah, I'm not a brokie. But I do have to budget my money because I am on a limit, right? So that is something to think. Chillest possible China. The only problem is I'm kind of on this like not fake journey, but because some people say it's weird, it's like fake when you're like trying to hit all the countries. Um, and for me, like Taiwan is not technically its own country, even though it's separate. So like, um, for me, I feel like while I'm here in Asia, I need to go to all the other countries first before going, and then I need to make getting this China visa worth it. It's separate, but it's still technically not recognized as its own, I don't think. Hong Kong and Macau. Like, I'm gonna do Hong Kong and Macau as well. I'm gonna do them back to back. Holy shit, that's a lot. Wow, that's expensive. But I'm fascinated with China, man. Like, you know what's crazy about China? Their government supposedly, according to the people, talks bad about like gets the people to think bad about Americans, and our government talks crap about Chinese. But when you get there, man, the people are so freaking nice, and they love us. They don't have a problem, and I don't have. I mean, and then when you get there, you're like, man, I love Chinese people, and it's like, man, our media and our governments do so much to tear us apart when like these are nice people, and it's a cool country. Like China's not anything like what you if you've never been there, like you know what I mean? Like all these people are like everyone's like, "Oh, I'm not going to China." Blah 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 blah. It's like you should. I love you, Cosmo. Yes, I love you. Yeah, Chinese people are great, but do you really feel the openness in Taiwan? China tires me out. I don't. Well, I don't know. I think that's um for Aussie 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 oi oi oi. Because like I don't. I've never been there, so I don't know. I have a buddy here who married a girl from there, from Taiwan, and he spent time in both, and he loves Taiwan. I love you, Papa. Got my cat here. But see, I actually enjoy this, man. Like I said, I need to figure out um I need to figure out um the software because I enjoy doing this, right? I feel like when I can't see the chat, I can't interact with you guys. The good stuff and the bad stuff, right? Um and that sucks. But I'm so used to doing YouTube where like just the comments immediately pop up on the screen, you know? Like we're live on YouTube right now as well. Um so but I like interacting and I like knowing what you guys are talking about and what you want to talk about. I just, without having a second phone, I don't know how to make it work right now. I tried Prism yesterday, and then I tried and now I'm back on StreamYard, which I paid $44 with to make that happen. And I'm trying to figure out like if it's gonna work. But I think we're gonna do like 4 hours a day for like 4 days and see how the numbers look, and then we'll decide if we're gonna stick with it. I like Kick though. I think my biggest critique would be they need to have you shouldn't have to have a third party app to stream. You should be able to just get on and do it. You need to be a Cisco engineer. Dude, I'm not that smart with computers. Like that's something I'm really weak at. Like tech stuff, I can figure it out. It just takes me a while. I'm smart in other ways, but and I know what you mean by that, but yeah, hey baby, chill. I'm not a I'm just not a super techie. I know. You're good. I understand. Yeah, I know that story. I know he didn't like it when I was cracking on him the other night about um the black belt thing. We have met before in person. We did. Are you the guy that I went out to the Japan like like to go get drinks and food? Okay. Yeah, we'll talk about it. Well, I talk to a lot of people, so it's not super surprising. And I meet a lot of Aussies because I think when you start hanging out around a certain group of people, right? I think you end up gravitating towards it. I think. Now you're connected to people. People that like me or people that hate me. That's fine. That's fine, dude. Yeah, we'll talk about it when I see you, Jack. I respect that. Okay. Yeah, just hit me up on there or something, or whenever we see you, Jack, or no big deal. Yeah, no biggie. Sometimes discretion is necessary. Have I ever traveled? We got some YouTube chats. I like you, nobody hate you. Let's see, hold on. What's up, man? How you doing? I like you, nobody hate you. Thank you. Despite not be considered a country By the superpowers, Taiwan is a country with distinct passport, currency, and military. I didn't mean that in a bad way, Esco. I really do apologize. But I think I think it's UN or NATO that doesn't. But I know they're separate. I didn't mean that to like as an insult or anything like that. I hope you understand that, Esco Jung. I don't mean it like, and I know that it's a touchy subject too, so I apologize. Have you ever traveled to Vietnam? I'm here now. I love Vietnam. See, and that's why I know you guys have your own passport. I know that you guys have your own currency, your own military, and I know that there's a lot of geopolitical in that. It's a great country. I love 23. I love Vietnam. So, by the way, Esco, I apologize. Vietnam is amazing food. Shelters everywhere. Yeah. There are 10 countries, 10 plus countries part of UN and do as an independent. Well, no, I know you guys are separate. Again, I did not mean to insult Esco. Um, I can't remember. Is it NATO? Um, Trump blows both sides of the issue. What do you mean? And see, that's why you have to be careful. They're ready for it. Yeah, I really hope they get to I would love like full separation. Taiwan being belong. Oh no, I'm not getting. I'm not pushing that button. You know what I mean? No, because I can understand, people are fighting for freedom. People are fighting for their individuality, right? And so it's a touchy issue. It's kind of like Albania and Kosovo, right? You know what I mean? Like you have to be very careful how you tread these lines with these topics. So, thank you for correcting me, Esco. I appreciate that. Um, I'm not always right. I don't know everything, obviously. So, I am gonna come though. I am gonna come and enjoy it. Playing game, please. So, yeah, man. So I got the chills. Are you from Taiwan, Esco, or Taipei, or Taiwan? But if you study Taiwan history, this is on Kick. Even the great leaders' actions are deemed as wrong to Taiwan people. I don't know what that means. Can you expound on that, please? Oh, you're from Vietnam. Okay. Man, I love Vietnam. I've been here 7 months and it's been amazing. The Taiwan guy will tell you. Awesome. Yeah, because we're bouncing. We're on TikTok. I mean, we're on Kick and YouTube right now. But Esco, I think Esco is he? Are you Taiwanese? Yeah, I try to learn the geopolitics of places, but you're not always going to get it right, and you're not always going to understand everything from outside the box. You know what I mean? So just gotta listen and do the best you can do. You're Chinese? Okay. Where are you from in China? I freaking love China. China's awesome. All right, have a great night, man. 23 WT9. I love your country, dude. Are you here in Ho Chi Minh? Good night. Oh, you're from Tibet. Man, I'm gonna go there one of these days. That's also on my list for China. That's gonna be cool. Vietnam voted? You're from North Vietnam. Nice, man. I went to Hanoi. That was cool. Oh, you're from Haiphong. Nice. One day I'm gonna make it up there. One day I'm gonna make it up there. That's on my list to visit here. Nice. I'm looking at photos of Haiphong right now. That looks cool. Haiphong is a major port city in northeastern Vietnam across from Cat Ba Island. Its leafy boulevards are lined with French colonial era landmarks, such as the neoclassical Opera House and the Queen of the Rosary Cathedral, dating to the 19th century. Haiphong is also home to the Du Hong Pagoda, an elaborate Buddhist temple, and the Haiphong Museum, which explores the city's long history. Has a population of 2 million people, and it's on the Red River Delta. Let's go. Yeah, I was up in I had a fun time in Hanoi. Hanoi was cool. Haiphong is a port city, yes. That's what I was just reading off of the Wikipedia. Haiphong has 8 urban districts, 1 municipal city, and 6 rural districts. 2.088 million people as of 2022. Should I go to Cat Ba? You try a girl in Hanoi? No, I didn't have any girls in Hanoi. I was up there hanging out with a buddy of mine, so we were just kind of busy kicking it and chilling. Actually, I had a couple of my buddies up there. One buddy had just got back from England and was up there first, and I just happened to be there at the same time. And then my other buddy flew with me and we went up. The women up there are very pretty though. It's been a long day. I didn't sleep well. But we're having a good time. That's all that matters. I have one idea. Hey man, I have one idea. Okay, shoot. Tell me. You can do that university exam English test so hard you can try. What do you mean? Like to teach English here? Yeah, give me the link, put it in the if it'll let you, put it in there. Now you solve. I just opened Fat and Broke stream, him making out with a lady boy. Really? Ah, not my thing. I don't have any problem with lady boys, but not my thing. Like, not for preference, you know? I think they're some of them are probably really cool people, like the LBs, but that's crazy. See, I just don't know if I couldn't do something like that for content. I couldn't do it. Um, oh man, I can't do anything out of my own character just to get clicks. And maybe that means I won't be successful streaming. I can't do it, man. Like you have to get like with streaming and making content, you're getting me. That's what he wants. That's disappointing, man. But you know what? Hey, whatever people like, bro. I don't understand it. I can't do it. I'm not gonna do shit like that for I'm not doing shit like that for content. Oh, that's crazy. I just clicked over and he's getting a lap dance from an LB. Bro, he's getting a lap dance from an LB right now. That's wild, bro. That's crazy. Oh man. Oh, he's loving it. He's loving it, bro. Oh man. Play by play. Fat and Broke Show. That's crazy. Bro. Oh my lord. Play by play. That's hilarious. Hilarious. His mother will be so pleased. Man. Oh, he got free? TMI, really? All charges dropped? I had a feeling that was gonna happen, man. Like, he's got all that information on everyone, bro. I knew he would get free. Bro, that's crazy. What do y'all think about that? Did he? Like, acquitted of SA trafficking, racketeering charges, not guilty. Wow. Buy baby oil stock now. Hashtag free Diddy. I'm not saying I agree with him. I'm just saying 2 counts guilty. Which counts were it, dude? Which counts? In Vietnam, having a man who travel all countries in the world, his YouTube is. What does that mean? 4 counts not guilty. Which 2 counts did he get guilty? Because here's my thing, man. Here's my thing about Diddy. He used to throw those parties, and he had 10,000 cameras in the house. He's got information and dirt on so many people. Um, like he's got all the goods on everyone. You know what I mean? Google, not sure. Man, I miss you, dude. It was fun hanging out with you in Thailand. No Diddy. Everybody, check out TMI Santiago, the president of No Condom Gang. Go check out his channel. Give him a sub. Army guy, you had the same type of parties in Sosua. Diddy parties. Well, they had to get him on something. You know what I mean? The government can't come in and like rush his whole compound, and they got to slap him on the wrist a little bit. I'm gonna look it up. I'm gonna see what they were guilty verdicts. Let's check it out. Acquitted of racketeering. I mean, the RICO stuff is what I think. Let's look this up real quick. A&T parties. What's that mean? Yeah, because they were trying to get him on that RICO, man, so they can take all his property and take all his money. Um, he was also acquitted of 2 counts of trafficking by force, fraud, and coercion. Um, the jury found Combs guilty of 2 counts of transportation to engage in, and then for one for each. Faces a maximum prison sentence of 10 for each. He's only gonna get, dude. I bet you all he gets like a year, man. I bet you he only gets a year. What do y'all think? Oh, dude, the insect party? Yeah. Rico is the biggest. I don't think people realize that. Like, I also don't think that people yeah, and with time served, because he's been in jail for like 2 years or a year. Like, what people don't realize is when if you fly a woman from, let's say, Florida, or no, from New York to Florida, and with the expectation that you're going to sleep with her, and then she doesn't want to sleep with you, she can then say you trafficked her. So you have to, that's why I never fly women. I'm also cheap, but dude, that insect party, bro, that was wild. That video should have gone viral. That was disgusting. No cat fat and broke his tongue kissing a ladyboy on camera right now. He says it's a ladyboy, but it's a lady, but yeah, no. I actually somebody already mentioned it, Asia Explorer, and I clicked over and looked and he was getting a lap dance by her. I'm like, really? Hey, but you know what? Some people like it, dude. Not my thing. Not my thing. I don't judge other people for doing it, but I can't do it. I know there's a lot of people that enjoy it, but man, I'm sorry if you got a twig and berries and you have to do it in the number 2, that's that's it is what it is. That's all I'm gonna say. I don't judge people that do it. That's all I'm saying. That's crazy. So yeah, somebody was telling me, yeah, I'd like to collab with him, and I would like to collab with Suspendus when Suspendus comes here. 2 old dudes in basketball jerseys, you know. But Suspendus is, I know he doesn't really like to do the whole, like, collab thing all the time, but if you needed someone to show him around, I'd be willing to do it. His content's very interesting, actually. What he's doing now is bad because he's not gonna pay her because he's broke. Yeah, Big Time Bentley's fun, man. He's got good content too. There's so many good creators out there. I enjoy hanging out with John. I mean, like I said, people think that I was hanging out with Fats the other day. I was not hanging out with him. I was there with John and Lobster Lemon. And after that one time, like I even like even last night I avoided going there, and then um what do you think Kevin Garnett on Houston? Who, Kevin Garnett? What do you mean TMI? Kevin Garnett's on Houston? I mean, like, is he coaching? John's a John is a streamer on Kick. Pretty decent sized streamer. He's growing fast. Yeah, I used to be more open, and then I realized that it's just like sharing your feelings with a woman. People exploit what you do. You know what I mean? Kevin Durant. That's interesting. Um, that's a shitty team though, man. Like I think he's looking for a change. TMI. Like I don't know why anybody would give up that many picks for a 39-year-old. Yes, he's a future Hall of Famer. Yes, he's one of the best power forwards of all time, but um it's a really bad team. So I feel like, but see, he puts up numbers though, even as an old guy. LeBron, same thing. I may not like LeBron, but LeBron's like number two greatest of all time behind Jordan. But Houston's really terrible, like super terrible. Yeah. I used to do that, man, but and I just realized that Fantastica, like people people use what you say and like twist it. You know what I mean? So it's it just is what it is, man. I give a little bit, but I don't talk a lot about my personal stuff anymore because people twist it, they take it out of context. And deep down, what I want, I need to have something for me. I have to have things that are for me. So, exactly. I agree with you. I agree with you. Yeah, you have to be, dude, that's the one thing. Like, I make sure to keep the girls I date. Yeah, but even bullshit can come back to hurt you, right? Like banter is one thing, but like okay, for example, like that's the first thing people get on him about is the lies, right? And like even things that aren't lies, like people take things out of context. You say one thing to one person and they like blow it out of proportion that it's like 15,000 times more than it is. So you really have to be careful. TMI, I'm on Kick and YouTube right now. The cat's right here, dude. Cosmo. Cosmo's on the bed, dude. TMI's tripping because he's like, dude, where else are you reading comments from? Yeah, I'm streaming on two platforms right now at once. I've even learned like you have to be careful how you word things because then people use that to like okay, let's use this as an example, right? Fats brought up the black belt thing in 5 years, and we know that's not really possible. But at the same time, we know that kids when they're doing martial arts, they belt up faster because it's a kid's belt. But in people, what I heard when he said it is, I got a black belt in 5 years, which isn't possible unless if you're a UFC fighter and then they fast line everything. But you see, and what he should have said is, when I was a child, I did this whole thing, and you know what I mean? And it's just because people will take it out of context. So, you know what I mean? So even, like, the bullshit, I have to be careful because, people take things out of context, but it's okay, like, I like sharing time, I like meeting people. Like I said, there's another Aussie guy, like I said, that didn't like me because I streamed with what's his name one time or 2 times, whatever, and, like, once he popped up at Jack Aru, and once we hung out, he's like, "You're not a bad guy," and I said, "I know." Like, the people that meet me in person, they know, like, I'm not a bad dude. I'm a nice guy. But I also don't care if people if you don't like me, it's because either you have something else going on, you know? So, yeah, my cat bit me earlier, so I put him down. He's old, so he gets moody. Ron's looking for me. Yeah, fuck Ron. Hey, just because I get along with most people doesn't mean in each country, there's, like, that one person I don't get along with. You can't have it can't be perfect all the time, right? I don't think Ron's even worried about me. I'm not worried about him either. Ron watches everyone else now. He doesn't watch you or me anymore. That day was a nightmare. Nah, not really. He almost got smacked though. I did almost very seldom do I get that angry where I am willing to do something out of context, but I also wasn't living in the DR, so they would have just kicked me out. I almost slapped him. It was this close. This close. But I've really calmed down a lot. I don't think it was that bad. He was that bad. I wasn't that bad. I was like, dude, chill out. Everyone's having a good time. You need to chill. Stop being a pain in the ass. We're all having a great time. And he's like, blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, bro, stop. Stop. Shh. Shh. So, anywho, he is a liar. He lied about you a lot. I remember. But you can't be worried about that, dude. You can't be worried so much about what people say. I miss you, bro. You're a good dude. The problem is, Fantastica, there's so much like there's so many people, like there's so many creators. There's not enough time in the day to watch everyone. When am I coming back to Pattaya? I don't know, man. I have a big trip coming up in I have a big trip coming up that's gonna cost a lot of money. And then I come back and then I have to go do my visa run. So, and I've already bought that plane ticket, or I would go to Thailand. And Thailand would be way cheaper to do a visa run, but I really, really, really want to explore more of China. I love China. But I'll come back soon, man. I'll come back this fall. China. Why don't you time your visa runs with your big trips? Because I really do wanna, like, run it out to the end of the 90 days. Plus, I like traveling. You know what I mean? Like, there's a reason why I'm going to Italy. You guys are gonna find out when the videos come out. The main reason I'm going to Italy, everything's around that reason, but I can't really, um, explain it just yet. Yeah, I go on my last date because I really, really wanna get back to the I wanna get back to um, um I wanna, like, use up the whole 90 days. You know what I mean? That's what I like doing. Yeah, so you go on your last yeah, I usually I ride it to the last date. Like, I leave a day before, and then I send my stamp to my visa guy, and then he starts the process, and then I come back later. Yeah, Thailand's awesome. I mean, God, so you know I love Thailand, you love Thailand, but China's so interesting. It's well worth I'm so glad I got the visa. TMI Santiago says, "I'll be back in Sosua on Halloween." I really wanna make it back. I just don't know if I wanna spend 2 grand on a plane ticket, and I don't really like Sosua. I like people in Sosua, um, but I like the people in Sosua, I just don't like Sosua, if that makes any sense. I like going to Flips, I like going to Roomba, I like going to Europa, I like going to the beach, Playa Alicia, but I don't like the women there. The food's eh, um, that's about it. Would you sign a one-year lease here now on the visa? I wasn't even doing runs. I wasn't even doing runs, and immigration gave me such a dirty look. Dude, they always give a dirty look. Like, they look so serious. I just want one of them to smile and laugh. I wanna, like, walk in, hand them my passport, and, like, rip a fart. I wanna rip a fart and just be like, they're so freaking serious. And I have an agreement on my apartment. I don't have, like, a written thing, but I'm doing month to month, but I'm gonna stay here as long as I'm in Ho Chi Minh City. My apartment's not the most fantabulous thing, but it's clean, it's quiet, the AC is great. Dude, they're so serious. So serious. Dude, I have a month to month, right? All my utilities are included, I don't have to go buy them. Um, I didn't have to pay a deposit. I was doing Airbnb here, and then after the 2nd month, the guy's like, "Hey, my mom wanted me to talk to you. Do you wanna just deal with us off platform?" And then I was like, "Yeah, of course," and then he gave me a number, and I probably coulda negotiated it, but I didn't. TMI Santiago says, "When do you see yourself going back to Sosua?" I don't know, man. There's gonna be a time when I do Cuba, Belize, um, Cuba, Belize, Nicaragua, Guatemala, Honduras, Venezuela, and Argentina, and, Suriname, Guyana, and French Guiana. So when I do that, I'll go back to Sosua. Yeah, yeah, I just communicate because Fwong is awesome. I deal with Fwong. I'll take a video for you, TMI, because I'm on the laptop right now. I'm not on my cell. Um, I'll take a video for you and send it to your phone. It's not fantastic. I mean, it's small, but I like it, and I don't need a lot. Yeah, isn't that great when you have like someone that you can just work with? That's cool that you're in Saigon too, man. I really like, man. I think that's one thing that gets me. Like the people that don't like me because of him. is wild because, like, I try to be a good steward of the city. As a content creator, you can do a lot of damage, and I really do make good videos. Um, I try to make really good cultural videos here while I'm here. If you look at my playlist called, Vietnam Chronicles on my YouTube page, like, I've done some cool festivals, I do a lot of food tours, like, I'm working on a coffee video, like, some of the best coffee in the city. I really, really love this country, and I love the people, and I don't wanna, like, fuck that up. You know what I mean? Like, he doesn't seem to care, but, like, I'm like, "Man, I'm not a bad guy." And on one hand, I don't care what the trolls say, but on the other hand, it's human to care a little bit because I try to do the right thing here. I try not to hurt the locals. I treat the locals with respect. Um, I have friends here, and I just, I don't know, man. I think people that have met me, like, I'm not a bad dude. So, yeah, that's true. The problem is now that I'm streaming, it's gonna just be amped up. Like, I really wish he could just be in his lane and I'm in mine, and there's no crossover, but I just don't know if that's possible. Because, for example, I was hanging out with John and Lobster, and they both wanted to see Fats. You know what I mean? And it's either I'd go along or I go and do my own thing. So, because he is good for content if that's the kind of content you like making. I just don't care. It's toxic, dude. It's a toxic environment to be in. I wish I would have never done those 2 streams with him. I wish I would have never streamed with him those 2 times in November. That was a mistake. Not because I mean, anything, it's been more hassle that I don't like. I really like doing my own thing and being my own person. And now I'm gonna be as long as I'm here until May, I'm gonna be forever connected to this motherfucker. The guys are smart. They know that Fats followers will jump onto them even for an hour. No, dude, I was sitting there with Lobster, and he's like, "Bro, it's good for my channel for me to go over there." I was like, "Bro, do your thing." No, no hate, no hate, man. Like, you don't have to be like he came, he did his thing. He came up, he met up with me. We streamed for a little bit. We went to Bouvier. He's like, "Yeah, he's over here." I was like, "Man, go ahead, go build your channel." I'm not gonna hate on it. I'm not gonna trip. Yeah, there's a little bit of beef right now in TMI, but it'll all go away. Yeah, man. And Lobster is a good dude. He's a really, really nice guy. So, and you got to do what you got to do to build your channel, man. Like collaboration is important, and you know what I mean. It's smart. Yeah, man. I don't look. We don't have to hang out like 24/7. They've been cool with me. John's been like he's helped me out with some good advice. Oh, yeah, absolutely, absolutely. He's just man. He's treated a lot of people a certain way, and like so there's issues. And then because I streamed with him back in November, like people are on my head about it. And then if I end up in the same place at the same time, just is what it is, man. But it'll be all right. It'll all work itself out. It's kind of cool now that I can actually see the chat and interact with everyone. Makes it more fun than just like letting people watch everything without having any communication. But yeah, if I could go back and do it again, I wouldn't have done those lives because it really didn't benefit me. I thought it would, and it was a calculated mistake, not a calculated benefit. The trolls will always Snipe you saying one thing, and then they spread between streamers to get a reaction. Oh, absolutely. So, just is what it is, man. I'm gonna keep going on my path, keep doing my thing. It's troll entertainment. It is. What's ironic, yeah, stream comments are like revenge of the bully kids from school. But you know what's ironic, right? All I get along with all the other streamers except for him. I got along with Kev. I got along with Susie. I was on her stream earlier today. I get along with John. I get along with Lobster. I get along with the YouTubers that I've been collabing with. Um, I really don't have a problem. Like I get along with most people. I'm not better than anyone, but I think I get along with people fairly well. Most people are malleable. Yeah, I think that's why I have friends and he doesn't. You know what I mean? Like a lot of like I have friends in the city. You're never going to see them though on camera because I don't monetize my friends. I love how you guys say that. British and Aussies always use the C word so much. It's amazing. Like Gots has hung out with me. Gots, what do you think about me? Be honest. Spit it out, tell the beans. I'm just a regular ass dude, man. That's it. Nothing more, nothing less. Spill the shit, Gots. You don't deserve hate. You told me in private. You're just trying to make content, no beefing, and respect the locals. Yeah, and that's what I do, man. So I really like AGT, but for one thing, what's the one thing? And you're allowed, man. With T? About Trump? And dude, but see, that's what's great, right? I respect your right to not like him. I don't hate anybody or dislike anybody. So, dude, and I respect that. You don't have to like him, man. That's fair. But that's not a big deal. Like, I don't, dude, that's what's great. We all get to have our own opinion, right? So, a lot of people don't like him. And honestly, there's a lot of things about him that I don't like too. It is what it is. He's not perfect. I think he was the best of two bad options. What's the beef about? Where's the beef? Can we at least say that even if you hate him, he's kind of out of the column? The problem with that is like Kamala was never going to win, man, because if they really wanted her to win, they would have. Biden would have bowed out way beforehand. You can't win. You can't start and finish an election in 100 days. She was never going to win, man, because of that. Even if she never had a chance. Yeah, I don't. I think he has a big mouth. And I think his big mouth, he says things that come off really bad a lot. I think he supports the military more than the Democrats do. You know what I mean? But I also think he's self-serving and doesn't really care about much of anyone. But I think he does care about getting certain things under control. So I've learned a long time ago to realize the government doesn't care about us. Neither side cares about us. You know what I mean? Like I don't really think the government cares at all. So, but again, man, you know what? You have your right to opinion. I respect it. So, and we don't have to agree on that. There's nothing wrong with that. A lot of people around the world don't like it. So you're not in the minority there. I'm a cut and dry dude. I believe there's like three major issues that I was voting on. Oh yeah, dude. So we need people that really care about the countries, not just America, just like everywhere. Where they care, they put their country before everyone else. That's what we need. UK, most of Europe can do some. Yeah, I mean, UK and Europe are screwed politically. I hate to say it, but a lot of these countries need to worry about themselves and not help a lot of these like a lot of these countries that are like taking people in. Um, what's up, travel lover? How you doing, man? We're doing a little late night stream at the house. We were out in the street streaming earlier, but right now we're at the casa. I'm not commenting on China because I'm about to go there. I'm gonna keep my opinions to myself. Zip the lips. When it comes to like when it comes to like Europe and stuff, I hate to say it, but they've got to shut the floodgates and stop letting all the people in from these countries that these people aren't bringing anything. Um, Unfortunately, these other countries that are struggling need to just figure it out themselves. I know that sounds horrible, but like you can't bring your country down to help out another. Dude, you know what's funny about that, Fantastica? You're gonna laugh. So I've got a friend of mine that's a Canadian, and she can't stand Trump. She hates Trump. And she said, "Do you know what Trump did in Canada? She actually brought Canadians together because Canadians that hated each other and were opposite sides now hate Trump more than they hate each other." That's funny. And she's not wrong. Like I can see it. That's why Carney got elected. Carney is trash baskets, but he won because of Trump because Trump. Like Carney is the worst possible thing. He's worse than freaking Trudeau. But like Trump actually made that happen, unfortunately, because people were like, you know what? They hate Trump so much that they can't have anything like Trump. So they've got to do like, you know what I mean? So, yeah, dude. Um, so sorry, I was checking out the Ladyboy stream now that I'm actually here. And the US will benefit and the US because they won't ever go that way again. No, actually, I think the minor in America, the thing you have to realize about America is that the minority is the loudest. Like, a lot of people were actually on Trump's side, but they couldn't be open about it because they were getting doxxed too much. So, like, they were the quiet minority. What happened tonight? What do you mean? What do you mean, travel over? I'm good, man. I'm good. I'm doing great, dude. What happened tonight? Nothing, man. We're just talking a little bit everything. We're talking travel. We're talking Trump. Because I was asking, like, and I'm willing to debate it. But honestly, I think a lot of people, even if they don't like him, they like what's happening in the US. A lot of people don't too, but just is what it is. Like, a lot of people want illegals kicked out. Like, you'd be surprised, especially down in border cities. So, dude, like, his screen is black. Something happened on his streams. I don't know what the deal is, what happened over there, but some drama must have happened because his screen's on black right now. Maybe he's banging a ladyboy. I don't know. I'm hearing from someone my guy got AG someone got my guy AGT mad. No, no, no. No, I'm not mad, bro. There was a little bit of beef between me and another blog or streamer, but I mean, I'm I'm doing my thing. Dude, I don't stay mad, man. I don't stay mad. Could be a suspension, could be a loss of for the boy. Really. Oh well, something's going on over there. Oh my god. No, man, I'm in a great mood, travel lover. I am in a great mood. What's up, Will? How you doing, man? Congratulations on 7K. Everybody go check out Will Travels. If you need to know anything about Danang, you need to go check out Danang. Um, you need any information, um, like Will is the Danang live streamer and content creator. Good content over there. He just hit 7K the other day. So go give him a subscribe and like his videos. Lots of great information. Will Travels with the Z. Yeah, I've been popping now that I'm on the computer and I can kind of bounce back and forth. Um, just watching your live stream and finishing up editing. Yeah, I watched your video yesterday or this morning. Um, cool about the bus or the bus run. Kick support jumped in his chat when he was trying to dry hump a ladyboy on camera, and they said check your email, and he panicked and went offline. Yeah, everybody kept telling me that he was like, and he was doing the like lap dance with the ladyboy over there. I clicked on it and I was like, oh, okay, whatever. Will Travels is good, man. He's a good guy. Will, so I'm on Kick and YouTube right now, and Asia Explorer just said, yeah, I like Will Travels. He is good people. I did a video of him talking about fat and broke. I'm like, oh no, I saw that. That was your video. Okay. Yeah, I've seen your video. I've seen I actually subscribed to your channel then. Um, you're not you're the Grifter? Are you Grifter channel? I think you're Grifter then. Is it like Vietnam Grifter or something? Oh, you're Max Rossi. Okay. Yeah, dude, I watched your video. Now that I know it's Max, yeah. It's just like I said before, man, I don't have a problem with you, Max. Like I said, I can take the constructive criticism. You weren't wrong. You were not wrong. Um, like it was a calculated mistake back in November to stream with him. I realize it. I've said it many times. I can't go back and undo it. You know what I mean? So, but yeah, Will's a great, great guy, and I love the content he makes. So we do, man. Like, look, when you're trying, it's a hustle on social media. When you're trying to grow your channel, you're willing to like take chances, and I did, and it was a backfire, and it is what it is. You know what I mean? Like, I can't fix it. I wish I could, but I can't. No, no, and you warned me. Dude, I can tell, man. You're cranking the videos out and they're all good, man. Like, guys, again, go check out Will Travels. If you're over here on Kick and you want to go see some good videos, go check out my buddy Will. Uh, Great videos. I've hung out with him up there. He did an interview on me. It was really nice. I interviewed him. It was mine was kind of impromptu. Like it was just kind of random. So mine's not as nice as his video, but um, he does great content up there in Danong. So if you want to get up to Danong, go check him out. Get a consultation with him because he does know his way around that city really, really well. No, I know. Yeah, and dude, that's why I thought it was funny, Max, when you um when you remixed the whole GOTS thing. So like when you caught GOTS on my channel, I like your stuff, but just annoying. Yeah. No, I know. And I don't really take a lot of stock in what he says. You know what I mean? Uh what Fat says. And you weren't. You know what I mean? But unfortunately, dude, there's not much. I did those two streams with him in 2 days in a row, and I can't really go. It's nothing I can do now. Like, and people think that I was over there streaming with him the other night. I was with John and Lobster. I wish people knew that. Hey, AGT, talk to us about someone that loves Latinas so much. Will Asian girls be able to Yes, because Asian women treat their men better. I feel that's my opinion. Um, Asian women treat their men Latin women in the bed, they treat you great, and then they use you and get what they can. Asian women treat you overall better. You get that real GFE experience with Asian women. I feel like um, they really do know how to take care of their man better. Obviously, there's exceptions to the other. Not every woman is the same, but you know what I mean? That's what I think. I agree, man. Old school wifey vibes. Like, I feel, and I really feel this about Vietnam. Like, Thailand, it's hit or miss, right? But I'm sorry, Vietnam, I feel like if you really put the work in and you're a decent dude, you can get yourself a really, really, really good woman here in Vietnam. Yes, in Vietnam. Now, I'm gonna say something that's gonna be a little bit outside the box. As much as I think that Vietnamese women are classically beautiful and naturally pretty, most of them don't need makeup. The Chinese women shocked the hell out of me. The quantity of gorgeous women in China, I was like, wow. I was super shocked, travel lover. Super, super, super shocked. Dude, I'm telling you, Max, like Gotts was like, "Please," he was behind me, and he's like, "Do me a favor, I'm Gotts. Please don't put me on camera." And I was like, "I respect you, I won't do it." And then all of a sudden, he did it, but it was his choice to jump behind the camera, and that's when you caught him. By the way, Gotts, this is the guy that caught you and clipped it on that short. But I think it was funny. To me, it was funny. So, like, but I respect people when they don't wanna be on camera. If you're like, "Hey, dude, let's hang out, but I just don't want a camera," I got that. It was a funny reveal. You know what I mean? Like, it was like, "Gotcha, Gotts." Yeah, but it was Gotts. I think it's like, I think people sometimes want their choice and control over when people get to see them and not be, like, put on blast. You know what I mean? I think that's the problem with a camera being out all the time, is, like, there's no control and you're exposing people. There's like I said, there's another guy that's from Australia that popped up at the Jack, and he's like, "Yeah, I'm one of these dudes, blah, 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 blah." And he's like, "I don't wanna be on camera," but he's like, "I just want you to know, like, I just kinda watched how you hung out here, and it's not as bad as you're not like what I thought you were." And I was like, "No, man, I'm a nice guy, like, as long as you don't cross me, like, I'm a cool person." Um, and, like, people that have been around me, like, I'm not always perfect because I do screw up, but I'm a decent dude. And, like, I ended up hanging out with that guy. Like, another time I saw him, and he was like, "Yeah, dude, let's go hang out." And he had never been to Japantown, so I took him there off camera. We went to Izakaya 10 and had an awesome dinner with 2 of his friends and I, and then we, like, went inside and kinda just walked around, but didn't mess around in there or anything, and it was just cool. It was a cool hangout. "What's up, Life with Dobie?" Will Travel says, "Philippines is shooting themselves in the foot with the vlog ban, or at least their new ro" Dude, it's bad. Like, even Filipina P is gonna be leaving the Philippines, she said. She didn't really say it, but I know what she said. That's what she was meaning. Thanks, man. I appreciate it. Yeah, man. I try to be a good guy. Like, I'm not perfect. I'm gonna make mistakes, but for the most part, yeah, dude, I'm in Vietnam. Life with Dobie. I'm in Vietnam right now. By the way, Life with Dobie, if you wonder why there's so much talking going on, I'm on Kick and I'm on YouTube right now at the same time. We're multi-streaming, so yeah, he caught you. But I don't even know how they knew. Or he probably just was looking back at the footage to see who was around. I think it's just funny because it popped up and then he caught the conversation about, like, soft trolling. Yeah, but Will, you're right. Like, I understand why they're doing it in the Philippines because of Vitali. Vitali screwed it up for everyone. I'm glad I've already gone because I'm not going back. Okay, dude, I got it. Yeah, I'm just trying to explain to you because even TMI was wondering, like, dude, why? Where are you getting these other chats from? It's because I've got two things going on at once. But they can see on Kick, they can see the YouTube comments in the corner. So catch up soon, Justin. I'm getting over a cold. Me too, man. I don't know if you can hear me snorting, and I'm like rubbing my nose all the time. Couple days, I'll be good. I'll message you and meet at the room. Okay, just so you know, like it'll probably have to be this weekend because I go to Italy on Monday. So, or when I get back, it's up to you. Whatever works best for you. Maybe we can go watch like racing or something. Yeah, that's perfect, dude. That's perfect. Jay should be there so we can hang out with Jay. Yeah, yeah, no problem, dude. That works. How much Yeah, yeah, I'm going to, Will's like, "I'm debating going to the Philippines in September, but if they don't fix their requirements, I'll probably pass." Yeah. Damn, traveling again. Yep. How much do I miss Colombia? I don't. I don't miss Colombia. You and Native are in different countries every day. Yes. Absolutely, man. Maybe I do. I don't know if I don't I'm still in the dark on who you are, but I'm probably it'll all come together. Beaches packed, Russians everywhere, but lots of eye candy. What's crazy to me, like, and Will and I talked about this, is like none of the locals go to wear bikinis on the beach. It's only Russians or like Viet Q. Sleeps now. Yeah, dude, get some rest, man. I'll see you on Sunday. Now that Native is trying to do his thing with YouTube, um, he's gonna be cranking out content. He just needs to like get better equipment. He needs to get a better phone or a camera. I should have sold him my GoPro. It's not great because stabilization's going, but at least it would be something to give him to work with. I know. An old Russian girl tried to pick me up when I was at Bouvienne tonight. Like, not, I think, I know she was working. She was working though. It wasn't free. Sexy long-legged Russian girls everywhere. I don't complain about it. No, I like Danunk. Danunk's cool. Got to like, I loved Danunk like 2 years ago. Had the whole place to yourself. Hey Max, have you been to the new bar called Loco Thai? Yeah, he's already back in the US because I think he's doing he's got to go there for his nephew. I didn't think I was going to be going back to the US for a long time, but I might go back in the spring. Compare your last visit to Thailand versus your first time in Vietnam. Which one did you have more fun at? Um, your last visit to Thailand and your versus your time in Vietnam. My last time in Thailand was odd. The time before that was a lot of fun. But actually, no, because I had a lot of time fun with TMI over there. I mean, I always have fun in Thailand, bro. At Aussie Bistro, another. Oh, I know. I don't know Social Sammy. I've met him in passing. I was with Will. Will and I were walking, and Sammy and Marcus walked by. Um, and I shook his hand, and that was it. Thailand, I always had fun, man. But I just love being in Vietnam. That's all. Aussie Bistro, is that the one that has the Sunday like meal or whatever? Yeah, Max. My buddy owns Loco Thai, and I've live streamed in there. He's a really nice guy. Eddie Matrix, will you have freak off in honor of the acquittal? Man, I might have to. Sunday roast. That's it. Yes. Yes, yes. Yeah, the Sunday roast. Dude, now that Loco Thai has food, awesome. His food is so good. Yeah, we might have to have a freak off in honor of hashtag free Diddy. No trafficking and no RICO charges. But I think he's gonna get 2 years and time served. Good English breakfast too. Dude, do you know where I went? And I'm gonna be making a video for them. I went to Oh, if they were like is that the good place? Okay. I've actually not been in there. I like Adobo, and I like Loco Thai, and I like Palette, and I like what's the other one, Will, that you took me to? That one was good. The other, Bonet place. Um, I went to Union Jack's the other day. That was nice. That was nice. Oh, Loco Thai, I've been there only once. Was good. Yeah, it's even better now that he has food. But, Sabas is like a good dude. That one, I don't even know the name of it, haha, but it's my favorite. Yeah, it was really good. The one that you can get double meat or double eggs or something. Yeah. You, me, and Dale went there. Yeah, Loco Thai. Yeah, yeah, that's my buddy Sabas. Sabas and I are considering going to um Kazakhstan. Kazakhstan? Yeah, Kazakhstan together. He's a good buddy of mine. Really, really good person. Guys, if you're in Da Nang, go check out Loco Thai. Awesome guy. We might go to Almaty, him and I. We're gonna fuck shit up. That's what we're gonna do. Because Sabas he's a Chicago boy, but he's Ecuadorian. But I love Palette. Love Palette. Palette's my favorite for Bonet. Bonet. Is that in Govap? Sorry. I had Palette yesterday. Dude, Palette's so good. Who got more delicious food? Thailand or Vietnam? Travel Lover says. Ooh, that's tough. Dude, the food in Thailand and the food in Vietnam are so different. I don't even think you can compare it. So Sabas owns it, and he's got a Vietnamese partner. Um, because you know how it works, but he owns it and runs it. Yeah, Sabas is my buddy, man. Tell him Justin said hi if you go in there. He's a really, really good guy. He's crazy. He's crazy, but in a good way. Dude, Palette's so good. So, all right, back to Travel Lover's comment. All right. So, man, Vietnamese food and Thai food are on absolute other ends of the spectrum, right? I love curry. Like I love masaman with rice, masaman curry. But dude, Bonet, pho, um, dude, I mean, just there's so much good stuff. If you check out my Vietnamese food tour video, you're gonna see the things I like to eat here. Um, I just don't think you can compare them because it's a totally different flavor. But I love Thai curry, man. Even tonight, my first live stream, I was eating that food, those meat skewers on the set the lemongrass. Oof, so good, so good. Yeah, dude, Sabas is cool. I remember I was going down to film Beer Street up there in Da Nang, um, and I was walking by, and he goes, "Bro, bring your camera over here, man. Let's hang out." And that's how it all started. And next thing you know, I didn't leave till like 5 in the morning. And Sabas and I just hit it off really, 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 really good. Like he's just a really good person. You know what I mean? The only Thai food I like is Som Tam, papaya salad. I prefer Japanese and Vietnamese curry. I don't think I've ever had Vietnamese curry, but dude, Japanese curry is bomb. I went to Coco Ichibanya the other day, which is like the biggest chain of Japanese curry. I fell in love with it in um Tokyo when I went in January. And then yeah, Coco's good, man. I could eat there every day. I just get the chicken cutlet with the curry and the rice. Boom. And it's like 150, 150,000, and you're full. It's really filling. Yeah, Coco Ichibanya is great. There's a couple of them here in Ho Chi Minh. I like the one over near Benton. We're almost done. We're almost done with this. The soju. Absolutely, man. Have a good night. Have a good night, Max. It's actually good to have a conversation with you. You know what I mean? Peace. Dude, you got the cat on there. Dude, my cat's sitting on there. Come on, get up here. Come on, Cosmo. Come here. My cat's like sitting on the ground looking at me right now. Come here. What are you doing? It's my baby. Can you bar find the girls at Japantown? I think so. I've never done it. I'm sure it's a lot. I'm sure it's a lot. I went in there with one YouTuber that came into town, and we just did a walkthrough. And one of the girls was like, "Blah blah 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 blah," and I was just curious. So I asked her how much. She said like 2.5 million, but I didn't do it. I'm not doing all that. I'm not gonna. I don't like mess around inside Japantown because it can get dangerous. You know what I mean? I'm not messing around with that stuff. But yeah, this is my baby right here. He's 18 years old. But I just don't think you can compare Vietnamese food with Thai food, though. Just like you can't really compare Vietnamese women with Thai women. They're just so different. Personalities are different. You know what I mean? But guess what, guys? I think we're going to shut it down. It's been a good chat. We had a good talk. But I'm going to get some rest. Thank you for joining. What is dangerous about Japantown? Well, the people that run it don't allow filming. It's half like Yakuza and half like gangsters from Vietnam that own these things. So like people will get hurt for filming in there. Someone else was like on a chat group asking me to go film in Japantown, and I was like, no, I'm good. I'm not doing that. I don't want that heat. But either way, guys, thank you so much for watching. Have a great night. We are gonna call it, and I appreciate you guys. Have a great night. Peace.